morning. Happy Thursday. Welcome to Coffee and Tarot Time. How is everybody doing today? Weeks just keep going by and by. So today using my Robin Wood, but if you stay till the end, I just got my new deck. This was the one I was telling you about my friend suggested where it gives you a song. And I do that all the time anyway. I always correlate a song, and I'm curious with this deck. So I'm going to draw a collective card at the end. So if you want to stick around, it would be nice. So today is Thursday. This is collective. If you are new here, I am the Queen of Wands. And I've been trying to redo my YouTube and make it more user-friendly. I do all the astrological signs. I give you a monthly reading once a month. They're all up for August. So you have, in time. I want to make sure they're up there in time. And I promised myself I would be consistent. So I haven't let myself down yet. But it's the Pisces in me. And the Virgo's like, bitch, get straight. Because I am a Virgo moon. And I'm a Scorpio rising. So Scorpio's like, you got a business to run. Cut the crap. So I got a lot of people fighting inside me. All right, let's see what we have. We'll just deal off the top. Or should we do the bottom like a shady dealer? Knight of Swords. Oh my God, this guy keeps showing up everywhere for me. All right, so let's talk about the Knight of Swords. The Knight of Swords doesn't have to be a person. It could be an energy, okay? So swords are all about our air signs, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. But there are thoughts, there are words, they're what we say. And the Knight of Swords is something that comes in out of the blue, okay? Something maybe you didn't expect. It's sometimes somebody who has that sort of behavior too. So in other words, they're pretty erratic. So you may have somebody in your life right now who does that. They come in, they come out. You never know how long they're staying. You never know how long they're going. And the one thing about this card is this is our fastest moving knight. 4 knights, fastest moving knight. But the Knight of Swords, I always take as someone who has good intentions, okay? They want to go help put out the fire. They want to get there and they want to help. Unfortunately, they didn't ask directions, okay? So I think they always have good intentions. It's just that they don't know how to implement them because they're always in a rush to do things. They're always in a rush. Maybe they wait to the last minute and then they're rushing around. But I feel this energy, if it's not you, it's somebody else who will be coming in to your energy. Maybe you know. 2 of Swords. So when this person comes in, or this opportunity, we can call it a lot of different things. The 2 of Swords is a stalemate. So maybe you've been at a stalemate with this person. You haven't talked to them. You haven't heard from them. Or maybe you have a choice. Or maybe they have a choice. Because don't forget, 2 of Swords is pretty much having a choice. And the one thing about this card, and again, we have more air energy. The one thing about this card is she thinks she has time. If she has to choose between these 2 swords, she thinks she has time because she's not making a choice for a specific reason. As you can see, she's not letting her heart be vulnerable. She's crossing over. So when you do this in body language, you're protecting your heart. You just don't feel comfortable. So she's protecting her heart and she's thinking, well, you may be thinking, well, I got a lot of time here, but you don't, because the tide is coming in. And when the tide comes in, your decisions are going to be removed out of your hand, okay? Oh, I turned that one down. Let's deal from the bottom. Let's take from the bottom. I like the bottom sometimes. I always say that it's like the trailer to the movie, So the 6 of Pentacles is all about giving. When I look at this card, I always think that somebody has been an overgiver. Are you the overgiver? You've overgave, and got nothing in return. And one thing about this card that a lot of people don't know, and I do have another deck that shows the backside, it shows how his coat is worn and tattered. So when you see that, you say to yourself, yeah, like you're giving away, and it doesn't have to be money, it could just be emotions too. You're giving away something you're going to need. So you got to slow it down. Okay. You got to go slow here. So when we see the Six of Pentacles, this card always says to me, whoever you are over giving to, if you decide, once you decide to take 2 steps back, you will see you will get more in return. Okay. So, but that could be anything. Does it always have to be love? No, it doesn't. It could be anything. You could just set something and forget about it. Go post a video. Don't check it continuously to see how it's doing because it's going to drive you crazy. Just set it and forget it. And then you're going to eventually see things come to you. Or a relationship. I sent a text to somebody. If they reply, good. If they don't, don't continuously monitor something. That's what it's telling you. Don't continuously monitor. Because I feel like with a lot of you, you've got disappointment. You've been disappointed through life. Okay. So I think the reading is kind of gearing up when I put all these cards together, and you got a couple of different elements. The only element we're missing is fire, and we're in Leo season. So, but I think for a lot of you, you've been disappointed in certain areas of your life because you've overgave. Things have come in and come out. Oh, we got an itchy nose. The Italians used to say, oh, your nose itches, you're going to have a fight. I don't know who I would fight with. I'd fight someone. I'll go online and find somebody. But it's telling you too that it's okay to be to take your time, because I feel there's somebody who disappointed you in your life who didn't put in what you've put in. Okay. So hopefully that makes sense. So I do think somebody's going to come back in. I'm not saying, or an opportunity. I'm not saying, oh, Billy Bob's coming back. I don't want to be one of those readers. I refuse to be one of those readers. But I do feel like some sort of energy is coming back around, and you're going to get another swing at the ball. And remember, you don't always, I love baseball analogies. Remember, you don't always need a home run, but you can advance the player to the next level. So I think you've learned that when this comes raging in, you don't have to do this, and this could be at work, this could be anywhere. So I think for a lot of you, you have a quick energy coming in and a choice. So the choice is always yours. So we'll see how you handle it. All right, everyone, this is Coffee and Tarot time. I am the Queen of Wands. If you don't subscribe, hit the subscribe button, and hopefully I'll see you again tomorrow. Have a great Thursday.